Right, if you're looking for a really viable OP-ass build that generally has decent versatility and you can just negate a lot of shit, a lot of incoming damage, and just use decently most weapons. Obviously, it works pretty much whatever you want to use because there's different options per sort of playstyle, you know what I mean? So, essentially, whoops. This one I've got is just a pure dex, so I just killed the boss, so I have the gold scorpion on. Primarily, what would I be using? Probably just extra damage on the bleed if I'm using Nagakiba. So, realistically, you can use whatever weapon you like, but I recommend utilizing these perfume bottles while they're OP as fuck. Trust me, they're broken. So, essentially, you can use any perfume bottle you like. I think there's only 4 that allow you to use that Ash of War Rolling Sparks. It is broken, so whatever sort of build you're going for, because mine is a dex with some faith, so I can utilize negations, damage negations and all that, I have gone for the lightning. Yes, I could go pure faith and it would be stronger, but it is strong enough. Like, get an L2 off on bosses like this on the floor, you will do thousands, like 3 to 5,000. It's ridiculous damage. So, as for like the negation spells, you're going to need a decent amount of slots. I basically just pop the spells on for when I need them, so I'm always using Golden Vow first. That's always going to be there. When I'm running around against regular enemies or melee, specifically physicals, this spell is insane. You need 30 faith, which is why I'm currently utilizing 30 faith, because it is the highest faith requirement spell that I'm currently needing to use. So those two are like guaranteed uses. And then, say if you're versing Dancing Dragon, which uses lightning, ice, and like the wind sort of physical aspects, you can use this lightning. It's very fucking OP. Very good against lightning enemies, which is quite a few throughout the DLC. And then you've also got the magic for the magic bosses. So you have aspects of magic defense there. It's really fucking OP. And then you have the holies for all your holy fuckers that keep using them against you. Really easy. And then you have Flame Cleanse Me for any like ailments if you like. It's just there for you. Just get rid of annoying crap. And then I've also am using this to decrease fire damage because we already know there's Mesmere, which is pure fire boss. There's a couple of other bosses that utilize fire as well. And then I'm also using Bestial Vitality for just little bits of health regain over time, like saving the boss. If you don't get hit for a bit, or if your flash doesn't fully heal you to maximum HP, you can have this active at times before you enter the boss, and you basically just gradually restore HP. And then for my weapon of choice, I am also utilizing Blood Flame, just because there is a Nagakiba, so you know he's popped that on. Hence why I've got White Mask on, and I keep switching Blood Flame or Lords of Blood Exaltation. I mean, but in terms of like talismans that I'm utilizing, I'm basically utilizing every +3 negation that we can, which I believe there's 4 of them. You've got your magic one, like this, but I haven't got the rest of the +3s yet. You've got your lightning, the fire, and then the holy. I don't believe there is a physical negation one, so your best bet is the Dragon's Crest Shield. I just never take this off. It's so good for DLC. I'm also always pretty much utilizing the Erdtree's favor because of the armor set I'm wearing and stuff, just so I can actually have really good damage negations through the armor as well, plus have every single other thing that I want to be carrying. So this is like pretty much a guaranteed for me. Guarantee on here. I rotate between all of these depending on the boss situation. I'm pretty much always having shard if you're going to be using the aromatic thing, because you're pretty much just using the L2. So the way this works is if you shoot it in like a distance, you see how it goes in a long distance and it explodes. But if you shoot it at the ground on the boss's feet, every single explosion happens instantly, and you basically will do thousands of damage every time you do that. So it's ridiculous. And then the Nagakiba's just there for any like little enemies throughout the lands, because I don't really like using this too much compared to just doing this with like double slash, because it's just ridiculously good. But you can watch my Dancing Lion video, because that's the only boss I've currently done with this build, and you'll see how much damage negation you actually have. It's stupid. So just with the armor alone, I'm just using the Beast Champion's armor just because it looks cool and it's pretty fucking good on negations. It's ridiculous. I've got Bull Goats just because it is slightly better than the Beast Champion here in aspects, so I've just got it on because I can. I'm using Beast here, but again, it can be swapped out for like different armors depending on what kind of style you're looking for. I'm just trying to keep myself medium load, so I've just stuck to this so far. What else would there be to show? Just trying to think. So you can sort of see the damage negations. So currently, without anything, I'm at 65 and stuff on physical. So if I were to pop, say, I'll just do the physical one. So you'll be walking around with this physical negation. And now I am currently at almost 80 on physical negation, which is insane. And as you can see, that obviously correlates into the pierce, slash and strike, so all of your sword users and all that crap. It's OP as fuck. And then you can only use one buff at a time. So this, say if I wanted to use lightning for a lightning aspect boss, I will not have the physical anymore, but then my lightning will be going up to 80 plus. So essentially you're getting tickled by most bosses at this point. It's absurd. And you can just go straight into DLC and have a fun time instead of getting clapped every second. It's really good. And it's the same for every other one, so magic negation should take me up above 80. Yep, 80. And then same goes for like the flame one and everything, or let's do holy. So yeah, it's a very fucking OP rotation of just utilizing whatever you're fighting. So for the most part, say if I was going to fight Mesmere right now, I would essentially 100% be utilizing my Flame Protect Me over maybe the physical. Depends on what you're getting hit by. If you're getting hit by the fire more than the spear, go for the flame. If you're getting hit by the spear more than the fire, then go for the black flame. But you can just utilize them both within bosses because they're quite quick to activate those two compared to the other ones. Bestial Vitality I'll probably be using. And then say for Talismans, probably wouldn't use Blood one. I'll just go in like this, and that'll be my build for Mesmere. Because it's just ridiculously OP, so hopefully it helps, because it's a very fun build. I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far. I've had no issues. And if you want, I'll tell you how to get certain things. So, what's it called? For the Perfume Ash of War that you're looking for, there is a scarab within this location, and if you're wondering how to get here before actually beating, I forgot her name, whatever that bitch is called, I forgot her name. So, say if you started from the 3-path cross, you'd go across the bridge, you'd then go down through this crevice, which will then take you down into like this lower section. And then you would go round over this side. There'll be an airlift where you have to break the rock, and it will take you up into here. And then you just walk out. There's a grace, and there's a little like tunnel thing here, which will take you straight into this new open area. And then you just head up towards the fort over here, and then that's how you get the scarab. So it's really quite easy to grab. And that'll give you the Ash of War for your whatever kind of potion you'll be looking for. potions, you just have to like, what you call it? Just Google whichever one you're looking for, because I'm using lightning because I'm sort of a Dex faith. But yeah, it's really fucking OP. So hopefully it helps, because it's definitely gonna make DLC 10 times, maybe even 100 times easier. It's broken.